Right, we are back. Hopefully, with all the equipment we need. So this is the first bit.
You're filming already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, so my first part of the unboxing is these fuses, which hopefully will fit in, and therefore, voila, and therefore we'll actually have a functioning mirror. Oh, and then I can set the electrics back, which means that we'll be able to lock our door, which will be quite good as well. So, a week after our less than successful first visit here, we are back, opening without the ability to lock. So I'm here in the hopes that I'll be able to fit everything I need to, and that these ones will actually fit. So I'm trying that now. If they don't, and this is going to be a very disappointing weekend, other than my mum's birthday, of course. The good news is, after a lot of prying, I managed to get the fuse out. Bad news is, it's dropped somewhere in here. Not the best start. Hopefully it's not falling down there on that side. That would be very bad. Oh dear. Okay, well, let's just move on to fitting this one in, and maybe I'll have a 10 amp fuse that I can replace it with. I do have a 10 amp fuse. I still want to try and find the original because it's obviously somewhere just out of sight. It fits. Oh, that's good. Okay, so now the only problem is, if it's not meant to go in that way round, then it doesn't fit anymore because the relays above it will be in the way. It will still work if it's the wrong way round, but it would mean more stress on the fuse. Okay, so we'll ignore that as a problem for now as well. We have guests. My nephews and my sister and Ryan, brother-in-law, will be joining because it's my mum's birthday tomorrow. Out for a week, and there's already a spider in here. The lock doesn't work, but I didn't expect that to mean that you're allowed in here. Go on, go. So now I'm trying to find one for constant power. So that's anything that is on whether or not the key is turned. Normally I'd use my little connection tester to touch them to find out where the power is being drawn from, but I don't have that. So I'm just looking at things like the horn, for example, something like that, but that doesn't draw as much. Preferably I want 10 amps. I will then set that one in, and then I just need to ground it on some piece of metal. There should be somewhere in there that is connected to the chassis. Okay, luckily I haven't tried turning anything on. I just realised by looking at the amperage of the fuses that this diagram is actually upside down compared to this. So I've put it in the wrong bit. It also means I've dropped the wrong one, which I still haven't found yet. But that's fine, I can replace it with the correct one, which is up the top there, next to those two 5s. Always double check before ruining your electrical system. On the bright side, I have found the fuse. So we're back to square one. Okay, I've got some new toys. Angle grinder discs for that will hopefully get rid of the rust. Hello. A plasma cutter, which is the thing I'm going to have to read the instructions of all morning. I'm not sure whether to do that bit first or to go out and try and sort the fuse situation. The sort of correct fuse, it's got relays right next to it, which means that the cable won't fit in because it will just hit up against the relays. So yeah, I'll let you in on a little secret. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think it's got a mains adapter. Oh, yeah, this just gets worse and worse, doesn't it? 7 in the morning. I need a fly lead adapter for the welding torch / plasma cutter. which I do not have, and they didn't say you needed it when I bought it. I still have the angle grinder, so maybe I can use that. Now I'm back after my failed attempt yesterday to try and get the wiring sorted in here. There is literally a cobweb in here since yesterday. I just walked through it. We've also got creepy crawlies all over my new van. Not going great so far, this conversion. Okay, so we have some work to do. And a spider. Spiders everywhere.
So there's a lot of staining from all the rust paint that we put on last week.
Yeah.
But that's because I kind of wanted to make sure that we got everything. But
Definitely got a lot of...
ruined a lot of cloths by trying to wipe it all away. But anyway, this is all going to be covered up anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I'd rather just focus on
Yeah,
the holes. So there's lots of
thing.
these little holes, I guess, where something was drilled in the past that we need to grind down and then fill with the steel stick bobbies.
Yeah.
And then grind down.
And then grind again to make nice and smooth, and then add the red oxide.
Oxide paint.
Yeah. Also, the radio turned on when I opened the door, so I'm hoping that's not because I've messed with the wiring. I'm hoping it's just because I must have tapped it when I leant over. We'll see. Before I started recording, I tested, because I didn't want, if I was going to die, I didn't want it to be on camera. And I didn't die, and it looks kind of fine. So now
So how does this work?
Phoebe's going to try on this
Do I
one
just
here, I guess.
Push this
That's yeah, exactly. Ah, that's basically, let's see how hot it is. It's not that hot.
No. Oh, it is a bit. Wish me luck. Wow, that's some sparks flying.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they came out on camera. I should do it on super slow-mo as well for one. So, Darth Vader, what is it that you're doing?
So, I am pushing this. Oh god, it's gone all the way through the hole.
Keep pushing.
To do that. Oh, that's definitely filled that room. There we go. Ooh. I'm using this steel stick, it's called, which is like a, I don't know what it is exactly, epoxy something or other. But basically it all hardens and it will fill in all the gaps so we don't get any water leaking through or anything like that. So you just have to cut a bit off that, mix it together, and then I've got 5 minutes to
5 minutes.
until it cures.
Sorry, I shouldn't have interrupted you.
And then an hour until it hardens. And then after that we can do whatever we want to it basically, so we can sand it down, grind it down if we want.
Nice, as long as it's actually filling the hole rather than just on top of it. Because otherwise we'd just expose the hole again.
Don't miss no bow.
Yeah, exactly, that's the slightly tricky thing. I can feel this is starting to get a bit less tacky than it was a few minutes ago, so I've got to hurry up.
Go, go, go. After one disaster and another disaster and another disaster and a bee attack, I've decided that I'm going to try and hook up the electrics so that we can actually drive it somewhere so that we don't have to come down every single time. And locking works, which means I've done at least part of my job. And it means it's safer if we have to leave it here because we can actually lock the door. So I'm just going to ask CB and you, the viewer, to go around the back to test this.
Yeah, that's working. Yeah, still. Yeah, the brake lights are on.
Brake lights? I think we are technically roadworthy. There is also the top one, which...
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, well, it's definitely not working because I haven't hooked it up. So it would be a magic if that was working. Cool. Hello again.
So, we forgot to take these panels off because we would have had this door open the whole time.
Yeah, that is literally
So, bit of a rookie mistake there. So, do that now and hope there isn't piles and piles of rust behind it. So we got this pan off. Got some more little holes that have some really horrible pokey bits coming out of them. If I can get it to focus. There we go. So I'm going to have to grind those down and fill them with the steel stick. And Matt continues to do the electrics.
Yes. Hi. It's working, not really working. So I need to put it into a different. I need to find a fuse that will allow me the room to fit the tap onto it, but also isn't on constant power, because it's not meant to be on right now. It's only meant to be on when you turn on the engine. So, but yeah, pretty good. Ooh, exception. Basically, I'm wanting it to be. I'm thinking there. We're desperately, very quickly trying to get a shoddy version of our camera up and running so that we can use it to drive home with. But I don't think, yeah, and we'll see how it goes. Woo, you did it.
After getting the rear view mirror working by temporarily attaching it to the wrong fuse, we go to collect a lock for the steering wheel before heading home to Zuzu.
Boom.
First ever Facebook Marketplace successful purchase.
Right, we'll try it when we get to our next spot. Now to Zuzu.
I could be your fast car, I could be your lady, I could be your paycheck, I could be your baby, I could be the home stretch, I could be your maybe.